Hello students, I am Sachitrakar. Welcome to Cars Physics. This is my lecture 12 on electrostatics and we are continuing electric charge and electric field. In this lecture, we will discuss on solid angle. Okay. Before discussing solid angle, let's recall about plane angle. As we know, plane angle is two-dimensional angle. Okay, and units of plane angle is radian, and plane angle or angle is a dimensionless physical quantity. Okay, let's consider this is a circle. Okay, radius of the circle is r. Now let's consider an elemental length on the circumference of the circle. Okay, that is AB. Then we may say AB is an arc of circle. Let length of arc is delta S. Okay. Then angle subtended at the center of the circle due to this arc length, let delta theta. Okay. Or you may consider this is a small straight line. The subtends an angle at O. You may take this is also delta theta. Let this length is S or delta S. This is any distance R. Okay. So, to define plane angle, we are taking delta theta is plane angle, and as you know, delta theta means plane angle is equal to the ratio of arc length to distance from the point. Means here we may take radius of the circle. Okay. Here we may take delta S by R. Here also the same thing, delta S by R. We do consider the length of arc to be smaller because if our assumption means the length of arc assumption on this length is made smaller, then our approximation can be better. Okay. So as you know, plane angle is equal to the ratio of arc length to radius of the circle, and total angle, this delta theta is due to length of this arc, but total angle subtended at the center of the circle, obviously you know, let this total angle is theta, and total length of arc means length of circumference of the circle. If radius of the arc, then whole length of the circumference of the circle is 2 pi r, again radius is r, then total angle is 2 pi, units is radian, and theta means angle has no dimensions, m to the power 0, l to the power 0 and t to the power 0. This is about plane angle, what you have already used in different subjects. Okay. Now our discussion is on solid angle. Okay. Let's imagine, let's take like this. This is a plain sheet of paper. This is a plain sheet. So this is surface of the sheet of paper. So this is two-dimensional. So angle on this sheet is plane angle or two-dimensional angle. Okay. And if I curl the paper or sheet of paper like this, just imagine it appears as a cone. This is area. You may take this area, maybe perfectly circular or any irregular shape. Okay, any shape you may take. If you are taking a circular area, take it. This is a circular area. Or if we are taking any irregular shape, we may take also. Then join to this point, any point O, to all points on the circumference of the circle. Okay. Like this. Then let this area is D, and here also you can imagine like this. Okay. This is the solid angle or angle subtended at the center are at point O. Okay. Then area vector, as we know, if this area is dA, we know the area vector means direction of area vector is perpendicular to the plane. If this is a circular area, let's consider circular area or any irregular shape. I have taken circular area. If this is a perfectly circular area, then direction of area vector is perpendicular to the plane. Just example, let's take example. If this area is held, I am taking the coordinate system like this. This is x-axis, this is y-axis, and this is z-axis. Okay. If I held this area on xy plane, okay, then obviously direction of area vector will be along z-axis. If I held this area, see this is z-axis, if I held this area on yz plane, then obviously direction will be along x-axis. Area vector will be directed along x-axis if plane of area is on yz plane. Okay. Now, we do consider a conical body. Okay. So this is vertex of the cone. Okay, this is area. As we have assumed, this is a circular area. Then angle subtended at this vertex due to this surface area is solid angle. This angle we may take d omega. Okay, so 3-dimensional angle. Plane angle is 2-dimensional. Solid angle is 3-dimensional. Okay. This area, magnitude of this area is dA, and direction of area vector is perpendicular to the plane of surface. Okay. Now, I am erasing this. Okay. See students, this is your previous diagram. This is the plane surface. As we have discussed, we may take irregular shape also, but I have taken a circular surface area dA. Okay. Then this is the angle subtended at O, and this is direction of area vector dA. Let this is directed along x-axis since this area is held on yz plane like this. Okay. Then this angle is, we may take d omega. Okay. This is a surface area, a small surface area. If you imagine this type of surface area are joined, then it will be a part of a sphere, small sphere, not looking small, but let's imagine this is a small sphere. Okay. Then a part of sphere, a small part of sphere comes in the cone. Okay. This small part of area on the surface of this imaginary sphere is treated as a solid angle. Okay. Let this point is O dash and length from O to O dash, let's take R. Okay. This is about area vector perpendicular to the plane surface. Okay. Now, I have written already O dash is equal to R. Again, now this is the previous diagram. dA, this is direction of dA along x-axis. Okay. Now let's, this area means elemental area dA is inclined like this. Okay. Okay. Now this area is also dA and this point is O dash as we have taken, but direction of this area will be perpendicular to the plane. I have held area like this, then direction of area is perpendicular to the plane. This will be direction of D in this case, because area is inclined, so area vector will be accordingly will be turned. Let this angle is theta. Then component of area vector dA along x-axis along previous direction is dA cos theta. Okay, dA cos theta. Component of elemental area vector along x-axis means along previous direction will be in this case dA cos theta. This point is O, and here also O dash is equal to R. Then angle O dash is equal to R. Angle subtended about point O will be d omega. This is also d omega because magnitude of area is same. This is d, this is also d. So angle subtended at O will also be same. Again, this imaginary circle means surface area, small surface area is part of a sphere. Okay. Let this point is P. Draw a perpendicular. Let this point is M. And this is the previous diagram. This point is O dash. Let this point is N. And draw a perpendicular to O dash. Okay. We have taken the assumption O dash is R. Let OP is equal to 1 unit. OP is 1 unit. You may take 1 centimeter. OP. Distance from O to P, but distance from O to O dash is R. See students, now the triangles OPM, see OPM and O dash N and O dash N are similar. Why similar? See students, considering the triangles OPM and O dash N, this angle is common angle for both the triangles. Again, this angle is 90 degree since MP is perpendicular to x-axis and NO dash is also perpendicular. So, OPM and O dash N are similar. Then, taking the similarities, PM divided by O dash N. PM is perpendicular. This point is P. Okay. This point is P. PM is perpendicular and O dash N is perpendicular of both the triangles. Then PM divided by O dash N is equal to base for triangle OPM. Base is OP. For triangle O dash N, base is O dash. Okay. Then squaring both sides, PM square divided by O dash N square will be equals to OP square divided by O dash square. Okay. Now multiply pi into PM square divided by pi into O dash N square. And OP, we have taken OP, 1 unit means OP square is 1. O dash is R, O dash square means R square. Then pi into PM square. See students, PM is radius of this elemental circle which is a part of this imaginary sphere. Okay. Then we may write pi into PM square means PM is radius. Okay. Then pi R square, pi into square of radius. Let's take it dA dash. Okay. dA dash divided by pi into ON square means area of this circle. Okay. But area of this circle, direction of area along x-axis, along the previous direction means here. In place of dA, we will put dA cos theta. Okay. And this is equals to 1 by R square. But this area of circle is d omega means solid angle subtended at O due to this area dA. Again, due to direction, we have taken dA cos theta, direction of area, but magnitude of area is dA. Okay. Then d omega divided by dA cos theta is equal to 1 by r square. And here the solid angle d omega subtended at O due to this elemental area is given as dA cos theta divided by r square. This is expression, general expression for solid angle, but in this case, see, here value is theta, but here theta is 0 degree. Here theta is 0 degree. Then in this case, the expression of solid angle dA cos theta, theta is 0 degree, means in this case, expression of solid angle will be dA divided by r square. But in this case, since the area is inclined, expression of dA will be written as dA cos theta. Since here the angle, value of angle exists, but here value of angle is 0, means direction is along x-axis. Okay. So as you know, units of solid angle is steradian. You may write SR, you know it. Again, solid angle is a dimensionless quantity, m to the power 0, l to the power 0, t to the power 0. See, this is area dA. Dimensional formula for area is l to the power 2, again divided by r square. R is length, r square, radius square. Again it is l to the power 2, l to the power 2 divided by l to the power 2. So, steradian or solid angle is dimensionless. Okay, this is fundamental on solid angle, but as we have discussed, a total curve will subtend an angle of 2 pi, that is plane angle. But here, this imaginary sphere, this is the imaginary sphere where d omega is small part of the sphere, then a total surface, a complete surface will subtend an angle 4 pi about the center. If this is a spherical part, complete sphere, then angle subtended at the center of the imaginary sphere will be 4 pi. Then in this case, total angle will be 4 pi. Okay, or you may take, in place of d omega, total angle about the center of the imaginary sphere is omega. Okay, total angle. Then in place of dA, we can write total area A divided by square of distance. Okay, and this angle omega is 4 pi, thus 4 pi is equal to A by r square. How? A by r square will be equals to 4 pi. Okay, area of sphere, see, area of sphere A by r square. If radius of sphere, if you consider this sphere 4 pi r square divided by r square, then angle will come 4 pi. You may take radius r radius. Here, you may consider this area. Okay, 4 pi r dash square divided by r dash square is equal to 4 pi. So, total solid angle due to a closed surface will be 4 pi. Okay, this is about solid angle. We will use the concept of solid angle when you will derive Gauss law or Gauss theorem. Okay, thank you students. Thank you for your support. Thanks.